Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Parrish, 1961. This is going to be another Troy Donahue flick. It's got an all-star cast, including the great Sylvia Miles. I'm giving it 4 to 5 stars. I liked it, but I thought the Karl Malden white male swine of a capitalist pig antagonist chomping on his cigar was a little ridiculous for me, but I thought the ending was pretty good anyway. It's a long movie, over 2 hours, about the same length as The Summer Place. And I like The Summer Place better than this, just because the Karl Malden character was starting to get on my nerves. And I don't want to spoil too much of the ending, but I guess I'll start out with okay. Parrish's mother is a servant for this shanty tramp girl on a tobacco plantation in Connecticut, of all places, and the her son, played by Troy Donahue, goes by the name of Parrish, which is also the title of the movie. Um, he he's not allowed to live there because well, he's bait for the guy's daughter, the shanty tramp that I mentioned, the blondie, and she's nothing but trouble anyway. So Parrish decides to work on the work out in the fields, the tobacco fields, and he meets this blondie named Lucy. He falls in love with her, and Lucy provides him with shelter and a little bachelor pad kind of place, like some kind of shack place out in Connecticut, and so eventually he also falls in love with the shanty tramp who's living in the nice house with his mom. Um, the guy starts to admire Parrish, though, even though he's hitting on his daughter, because he's got a good work ethic. He seems like a nice guy, and so he lets him move in. And meanwhile, Lucy gets pregos not by Parrish but by the Karl Malden competitor tobacco farms. His son gets her pregos, and I think his name is Edwin. Yeah. So Parrish's mom marries the Karl Malden character, the cigar chomping dude, and Parrish moves in, but he doesn't get along with his brother-in-laws. He does get along with his sister-in-law, which is kind of odd. These movies, both this one and Summer Place, have confusing family arrangements. It's like, why is Parrish kissing his sister-in-law? Uh, that would be almost as bad as me getting intimate with my daughter-in-law, my estranged daughter-in-law, my son's half sister. Things would get confusing there too, and so, anyways, I would never do that, but just to give you an example of the confusion that goes on with these family situations in in these kind of movies with Troy Donahue. And so now he's got a third girlfriend. Karl Malden is ruthless. He decides to have his son torch one of the competing tobacco fields, and Parrish witnesses it. Why he doesn't just report the Edwin dude to the police is beyond me. Meanwhile, his ex-girlfriend, the shanty tramp Blondie, decides to marry the other drunk brother of Edwin. Both of them are incompetent at managing the tobacco farm. As soon as Karl Malden married Parrish's mom, he gave Parrish a job, started like talking down to him like a high school principal, kind of nitpicky and whatnot, and calling him an imbecile and things like that. But when Parrish saw the Edwin torching the place, I'm presuming he knew who it was. Just didn't go to the police for some odd reason, and he quits. He tells off Karl Malden, and he goes into the Navy for some unknown reason. I guess he wants to go to the North Pole. What the Navy is doing in the North Pole is not explained, and I guess that makes him a tough man. So he comes back and he decides he's going to go back to the place where he started, the shanty tramp Blondie's dad, who owns the little patch of land there. He's gonna start his own little tobacco deal, and that's about it. Good cinematography again, not as good as A Summer Place, but pretty good. Pretty good ending, and yeah, it was all right. It was good, but I can't say highly recommended. I'm not gonna post the trailer and the movie in the description box. It's not one of the best Troy Donahue movies, but his stuff from this time period is pretty good. So and you gotta love a movie. You gotta like a movie with Sylvia Miles in it. Laters.